your story of persecution and you and your brother being Christians in that place and what you've been through with your band, can you kind of paint that picture to us of what that looks like and how you've ended up in New Zealand?
Yeah, we made the band in 1997, Public Voice. Some of our friends choose the name and we choose the Public Voice for our band. We don't have any idea for the politic music because we love the rock music, 70s rock music, like the Pink Floyd, like the Eloy or the
You're wearing a Pink Floyd shirt at the moment.
Always, yeah. And we started the band when we were 15 years old with my brother and some friends. And in 2-3 years, our band became popular in Iranian rock music. And we are the first rock band in Iran, put the poster and big concert for the 1,000, 2,000 people.
Right.
After that, we had one big concert for 7,000 people. After the sound check, me and my brother Bahman, we went for rest. The security say, your brother brought the orange juice for you and cookies, you can rest. Me and Bahman drink the orange juice, and for 2 days we went coma. After coma, we came out from the coma. The court called us, the band, using drugs. After that, our lawyers, we had 2 friends, lawyers, and they talk. We said, no, we don't know what happened. We just went after the sound check. This orange juice was there. We drink the orange juice. One special police, we had that one take the orange juice. And at that time, he sent to the laboratory, and they found it inside the orange juice was the heroin, diazepam, and phenobarbital. And we found that from the special police from the Iran, they did that one because some of them was the producer for some concert and the problems with our lyrics and the things.
So you were poisoned basically to try and shut you down as they didn't like your message.
Yes.
Or what you were speaking about.
Yes. And after that, we had the last concert we played. After some songs, they took us and they sent all the band to the jail. We went to the jail in Iran, the city called Karaj. And our band, they say we cannot play any activity, not just music, any activity in Iran. And our case still is open. Me and my brother, we recorded some underground album. And we went to Turkey, we went to Azerbaijan. We started to play in the bars and the jazz bar and the blues bars in these countries. After we came back in Iran, police wanted to call us for some questions. Our lawyer said, better you leave the country because I can see that after the underground album, the situation is big. We went to Malaysia. My father said the letter court is in the house and better you do something. I don't know, better you and brother don't come back. After we went to United Nations, we sent, and they saw our interview with BBC and the Voice of America and these things. After they accepted us for USA, we say the USA a bit too much politic again. We want to go to better, safe country.
Yeah.
And New Zealand called us, and we say, okay, it's very safe and nice country. Let's go.
So what, you were invited to live in New Zealand from our government?
Yes.
Wow.
What year was that?
2016, but the process for 4 or 5 years after COVID also, 2021, we came here.
Wow. What a journey and a story. And I know, again, I've seen in the news and stuff, I know there's been a lot of protests in Iran over the regime and the oppressive nature of it. And there was a woman that was killed that kind of sparked a lot of the uprising. Is it hard seeing that on TV, or is it kind of, are you excited to see some of that happen, or is it terrifying?
It's very sad to see because we know really what happened there. It's not... because they are so serious when they catch them. Maybe families for many months, they don't know where is the children in the protest. And they killed even some teenagers. And things, it's a big situation in Iran, but hopefully they can fight. And we also we support with our music. We played in the parliament last month in Wellington to support the protest they called Women Life Freedom. And we went there and we support.
So how did you come to your faith, your Christian faith, as a result of, because I know that you're just skimming over everything here.
It's a huge story, right?
It's a lot more intense than how you described it. So
yes, actually me and my brother, we are very spiritual people in our life from first, but we never believed in God at first in our country because of of course, the religion, Islam, like this. We never believed in God. We played music and everything. But for me, I was in Iran. One of guy, I was in the cafe. I was very down about my situation in my life that time. He said, "Do you want to go underground church?" I say, "What is underground church?" Now say everything happening underground in Iran. Say, "No, there's some in the houses people." I say, "Okay, give me the address." I try to go. I went there and I saw people all sit there and praying. I felt very good in that place. When I came out, the guy gave me the Bible. He said, "Do you want to carry the Bible?" I said, "Okay." I took the Bible. I put in my pocket. The next day, I wanted to go for my guitar student. I was in the train. Suddenly, all question in my mind: what can I do in my life? What is this? Everything suddenly panic and my heartbeat. I put my hand in my pocket because I want to do something. I come out from that feeling. I found the Bible from the night before the guy gave. I opened the Bible. I saw the verses, the Moses, when kids, they put in the basket and send that verse came. I said, why? It's about the Moses, the guy talking about Jesus that day, but now Moses, because I didn't know anything about
Bible.
You're
just starting out, right?
After I start so much comfort to reading Bible in that time, I start reading and I can see my life slowly change and happening, everything, the doors open from different places. And I carried, I never said about anything, but when he is inside us, your life can change.
Absolutely.
And my life from that darkness, still I go to many situations in my life, but I never could go to that dark side anymore.
Great. Hey, can you just sit right there, Rez, because there's so much more to unpack. Now that we've spoken about how you got to New Zealand,
yes,
we want to find out what life is like for you here in this country.
Rez is one half of Public Voice. If you missed the chat just before, amazing. We've heard this whirlwind of a story about living in Iran under the Islamic regime, being poisoned by the secret police, having to flee the country because of the music that you and your brother create, and now over a very long period of time, you're finding Jesus through all of that too, and then ending up here now living in New Zealand. Well, incredible story, and I know we're only like scratching the surface as to like the depth of the story, right, because of the time. But I've heard that you speak in churches a bit as well and share your testimony with people.
Yes, last year we studied at Equippers College. We went there, and after that, I didn't have any idea. I start my testimony. We went for the mission in the Wanganui. That day we sit there, one of the ladies talking pastors together, and say, very soon you start to talk about your testimony. I said, oh, okay. The 2 weeks after, I don't know how the people calling, oh, can you come here to talk about this? Can you come?
Wow.
Even now, I don't know how.
Well, because
I don't know how I got here today.
It's so surreal. We don't, I mean, we talked about it at the beginning when we introduced you. We're so far removed from Iran and what's happening over there. So to have someone like you who's had lived experience about all that. Now, we've heard some little snippets of a voice that's just popped into the interview. Yeah. And your lovely wife, Vanessa, is here. Now, you also talked about, because you were persecuted as such, you had to travel to different countries, to get away from Iran. You went to Turkey and then you went to Malaysia.
Yes.
Is that where you two met?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hello.
All right, so where's your connection in all this?
Well, we were teaching in a school, a music school in Malaysia, and we met each other there. But then we had an event that was organized by the school, and then my husband came over to me. And first question he asked me is, "Are you Christian?" And then I was like, "Yes. Can you please take me to church?" That was his pickup line.
Good man.
And so we're both musicians, and although I've taken a break from my music, but I'm managing the band now and representing them here in New Zealand.
So you made the decision to come. Both of you made the decision to come to New Zealand.
Yes, yes.
First time here.
Yes, my family actually lives here. My sister, and also my plan before that was to come and live here. But then my husband said to me, that time not my husband, but he said to me, "Wait for me. New Zealand has invited me. Can we go together?" I didn't expect to wait for 4 years. But yeah, and then his story was just so beautiful, and I just. His story is just amazing. What happened in his life, and how God brought us here and into Equippers College to learn at Bible College is amazing. Just amazing story.
It's such a powerful testimony, and I'm sure there'd be other people listening that want to hear more. So if people can they get in touch with you guys to, I don't know, if they want to have you come speak at their church or anything like that, or because I think it's such a powerful story, and like we said, I think a lot of us have no idea about what goes on for persecuted Christians around the world and other situations for countries we're quite removed from.
Yeah. Right now they're on all online platforms, Spotify, iTunes, and on YouTube as well, under Public Voice Band. And email, of course, vmosesmusic@gmail.com is where I handle most of the band's inquiries and church.
What's that email address again?
vmosesmusic@gmail.com. We also have a ministry we started. It's called Seeds of Faith Ministry. So we're yet to make a website for that. But just email me and I'll give all the other information.
Yeah. Man, it sounds like you got a lot of big things to come, right?
Yeah, let's not forget you're a band as well, right?
Yes.
So did you have a lot of following? Big following here, even here in New Zealand?
Now because we're very busy with my brother, we're very busy for a study. Now he study film also in Wellington.
Yeah.
We just started a few months ago. Actually, we wanted a break for maybe 2-3 more years because just recording album. But because of the situation in Iran, Bahman said, friends in Iran say, "Oh, you both safe country. We are struggling here. Your band, one of the first band, talk about freedom in Iran and everything, but why you are quiet?" I told him, "Okay, let's start and do everything." And he said, "Okay, we play in the Victoria University," and these talks with Venice, and they managed together.
Awesome.
Our keyboard player also, he was a refugee in Malaysia also. He came 6-7 years ago. We met each other in Malaysia.
And you just finished up, I mean, you said you played at Parliaments in New Zealand. You're invited to play there, and they filmed this as well?
Have some, but not that one. But in the Wellington one from the UB College, they filmed. Now the Blu-ray is out for that concert.
We've been here all our lives. We've never been invited to Parliament. You're very lucky. You're very, very, very special and very lucky. Hey, thank you so much, Rez and Vanessa, for popping into.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
No, we've been trying to track you down, or Bex has been trying to track you down for a long time. So it's our pleasure having you in. All the best with Public Voice.
Thank
all the
you
best
so
with
much.
your journey as well. Again, the group is called Public Voice. This is Life FM.